Right before this video begins, I just wanted to say happy 30th anniversary to Jurassic Park.
Hey, what's up guys, this is R264, and today we'll be having Battle of the T-Rexes. We have 3 T-Rexes right here, all 3 different prices. Let's get right into this with the cheapest option. Whatever this is called. This right here is the Mattel Jurassic World Battle Attack T-Rex, where if you hit this button right here, it reveals some battle damage, and then once you hit it again, the damage resets. Pretty nice. The little arms move, the tail's on a ball joint, and then you have the head. The head is really nice looking. I love the eye, the teeth. They look sharp, and they're made of pretty hard plastic, and the mouth is on a very posable joint, so you can get a fair amount of different poses with it, which is really nice. The tail rotates, like how that. And it's on a ball joint, so really posable. The legs are a little disappointing. That's pretty much all the articulation. The legs can move, but that's about it. And you can get him into it, or get her into it. That's pretty much about it. They do 360. Oofed. You can get them stretch a little bit, but overall, that's about it. And then it comes with whatever this is right here. I really don't know exactly what that is. I really don't. It's probably something stupid. But anyways, so this is the first T-Rex. I really like it at the price of 25 bucks. I mean, you can't really go wrong with this. The color is a little on the bright side, I will admit. It's kind of got a really nice brown, bright brown color, which is nice. It's accurate to the film for the most part. Should be just a little bit darker though, but something kind of fixes that problem. But overall, I give this easily 9 out of 10. If I were to rate this just on the size and painting and sculpting alone, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. As nice as it looks, it isn't really accurate to Rexy at all from the films. It's a little too dark, and it also has that weird app thing where you can scan it and learn about T-Rexes or something. But the articulation on this thing is really poor. Now, there's a reason why. The arms don't have any better articulation. The legs, in my opinion, actually have less. They actually rotate a lot less. They don't even move independently. Yeah. So the legs aren't a ratchet, they don't move independently, and yes, the feet swivel, but not really important. The biggest thing is the playability, the sounds, and if you wiggle the tail, it does make stomping noises, which is kind of neat in a way. And then there's a button on the back of this, which if you press, makes the sound from the film, which is really nice. And there's a lot of space in there to fit action figures or dinosaurs or people. You can have them eat Owen or Chris Pratt or whatever. I also really like the teeth. The teeth are made out of a soft rubber material, but they're actually posable. I do like them. The teeth do look nice. They look kind of sharp. But overall, for 50 bucks, I'm pretty disappointed. You don't get much articulation. I mean, when the $25 one has more articulation than the $50 one, the sound effects are cool, but they get a little bit annoying and just aren't necessary. I give this 6 out of 10. Now we're breaking out the big guns. This is the Hammond Collection T-Rex. Now this is awesome. It has a far darker paint than the Battle Attack T-Rex. It looks amazing. The level of detail is impeccable. I actually really like the teeth. Now, there are a fair amount of collectors that don't like the teeth. I really like the teeth. I think they're fine. They're decently colored well. I think they're nice. I think some of the paint on here could have been done a little bit better. I think there's a couple paint scratches there, and you're not supposed to follow me. I think one flaw and one strength of these is the legs. Since they're not really jointed all that well, the legs have more stability, and since this has a fair amount of joints, the level of stability just goes down a fair amount. But, you know, I can live with that. There we go. This tail, not only is it on a ball joint, it actually also has a bendy wire in there, so you can actually pose the tail pretty well. Not perfect, but it's still really nice. Neither one of those two have it. Moving on to the hands, or the arms, they are on a ball joint, which is really nice, or maybe not. But they rotate, and then the arm itself actually has a little bit of articulation, and the hand itself has a little bit of articulation. It can look... It has hip rotation, which is quite nice, so you can get it in some pretty neat ways. A little squeaky. Moving on to the mouth. Yes, I already mentioned that I like the teeth. This is a rubber part. Now this bothers me. It does feel kind of weird, but one of my concerns is in the future, rubber does not do well to time, so I am a little bit worried about that. I think it's a neat idea, but I think it was just kind of unnecessary, and it is kind of cool that the tongue moves. The tongue is a little bit unnecessary, but I do like it. My biggest complaint with this is the eyes. Now, I knew that going in, that the eyes would be this weird plasticky clear thing, which, you know, I think in a way it does look neat, but compared to the other two, the eyes are just really, really bad. I'm definitely going to have to go in there and get somebody to go in there and paint it, because if my college professors have taught me anything, I am not very good at painting. Jerks. Anyways, but besides that, this T-Rex is easily probably the best use of $55 I've ever used in my life. It looks great. It's huge. I mean, it is big. It's kind of hard to put into perspective, but this T-Rex easily 9 out of 10. If you are a huge Jurassic Park fan and you love the T-Rex just like me, I recommend picking up either one of these dinosaurs. They're both awesome. This one's a little bit more on the pricey side than this one, so if you want to go the extra mile and get a really nice T-Rex for $55, I highly recommend the Hammond collection. But if you're on the cheaper side and want just a decent T-Rex, I also recommend this one. Don't pick this piece of junk up. It's loud, it's annoying, it's dumb. Don't buy this. Get one of these two. So anyways guys, this is Tyrannosaurus 264. Signing my amigos. Peace and have a great day.